Now, entry-level smartphones are heating up the Indian market space right now, and technology companies are taking that segment really seriously. We saw what Moto E did to the Indian consumers. It was out of stock within hours of its availability on an online e-commerce website. And now it's got a competitor to it from an Indian company, Lava. Yes, we're talking about the all-new Lava Iris X1. And up next on the show, Sahil Maniktala gets you the entire lowdown on that. Take it away, Sahil.
Yes, Siddharth, Lava have just come out with their answer to the Moto E. Meet the all-new Lava Iris X1, which is very competitively priced at 8,000 rupees. But the question is, does the X1 actually have the X factor? And can it actually exceed the very high expectations set by the Moto E? Well, next up, we find out just that.
The Lava Iris X1 certainly does not feel like a 8,000 rupees phone. It's sturdy, well put together, and looks like a premium quality device. Yes, the X1 takes its design cues from the iPhone, but if you are going to borrow, then you might as well borrow from the best. The sides of the phone are silver colored with metallic finish that blends well with the overall look. The plastic back cover is easily removable, and underneath you will find dual SIM slots and a micro SD slot. Power button is placed on the right, volume rockers on the left, micro USB port and 3.5mm audio jack are on the top. The 4.5-inch IPS display sports a decent resolution of 854 by 480, which is lower than the resolution on the Moto E. The sensitivity of the display could have been better, as there were occasional lags while shifting between screen views. However, the X1 has good viewing angles and color reproduction is pretty accurate as well.
The one area in which the X1 undoubtedly defeats the Moto E is in its camera department. This phone sports an 8-megapixel rear camera with autofocus and LED flash, which manages to produce some pretty decent photos in both daylight and low-light conditions. Unlike the Moto E, which didn't come with a front-facing camera at all, this one comes with a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, which is average at best and won't give you the best video calls, but at least you'll get a couple of decent selfies with it.
In terms of specification, the Lava Iris X1 is at par with the Moto E. The stock Android 4.2.2 KitKat phone houses a Broadcom quad-core chipset clocked at 1.2 GHz. There is also 1 GB of RAM and 4 GB of internal storage, which is expandable up to 32 GB via micro SD slot. However, performance-wise, the X1 is no match for the Moto E. While the Moto E gave a seamless user experience, the X1 did lag from time to time, especially if there were too many apps running in the background. The X1 handles casual games like Angry Birds and Subway Surfer well enough. But don't expect more graphic-intensive games like Asphalt 8 or Dead Trigger 2 to run very smoothly on this device. The 1800 mAh battery gave a decent enough performance and managed to last for a day without having to charge. Connectivity-wise, the dual SIM smartphone supports both 2G and 3G. Plus, you also get Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB and GPS.
So if you're looking to get a better looking Android phone with a better camera than the Moto E, then the Lava Iris X1 isn't a bad option at all. But when it comes to user experience, the Moto E is still undoubtedly the heavyweight champion of the budget-friendly phones. But being a close second isn't that bad either.
Wow, is it just me or the Lava Iris X1 looks like an iPhone but is a budget smartphone?